pride and joy, emGuarde of Japan. We're actually in 43 locations and 26 countries now. My slide is outdated, but we are a huge international company, and this is something that we must be proud of because we are 50 years old, by the way, this year, and we're celebrating our anniversary in Okinawa in June. Perhaps some of you guys, I'll be able to meet you guys there, right? For those who are going. So emGuarde is a direct selling company. We function from a direct selling perspective. How it works is very simple. The company has made it a point that anybody who owns one of its products can immediately choose to become a distributor for the company. Because emGuarde's philosophy is this: how can you market and sell my products if you're not using them? So they only give this benefit to people who actually own emGuarde's products. So let's say you have your distribution ID. You can actually sell these machines to your friends and family, your friends, your strangers, whoever. And these are your direct sales commissions. But just like you, your direct referral, your friend, for example, if he's interested to join the emGuarde distribution family as well, he can. And let's say he does. The moment he starts to market this product to people as well, you will receive something called indirect sales. So it's a very simple system: direct sales, indirect sales. And the company is very, very generous because they calculate both of these sales as your sales. And we call them your group sales. Fantastic, right? emGuarde is so generous. Now, this is one of the biggest differences between the emGuarde and the Kangen machine business. Just for sake of simplicity, I'm going to call any account that has been opened with an emGuarde product, we call them emGuarde members. And any account that has been opened using an emGuarde, we call them non-emGuarde members, just for sake of simplicity. The difference, as you can see, the commissions per A for the emGuarde member is $85 per A, and the non-emGuarde member is $65 per A. The global pricing for the emGuarde in US dollars is $1,480. I believe in euros, that's about 1,350 euros, about there. All right, so that is the differences in the commissions for the two accounts. For the sake of simplicity as well, I will also use the lowest commission, which is $65 per A. Now, what are the other differences? For my seasoned distributors here, if you have an emGuarde account and that account becomes a 6A, selling emGuarde only, there is no education bonus when you become a 6A. For every sale from 1A to 5A, every emGuarde sale will be considered one unit sale count. But in the month of you ranking up to a 6A, every emGuarde sale will only be half a unit sale count. Again, only in the month of your ranking up to 6A. There is no pass up. Pass up is the Ukon's commission, right? Where the commissions will flow up even if your upline does not have an Ukon account. It will just keep going up until somebody gets it. For the emGuarde, no. It strictly follows the emGuarde Kangen machines 8-point system. And lastly, no EAPA membership discount for emGuardes. Clear? Yeah. For those who are new to the emGuarde business and perhaps this is something that you've been seeing for the first time and you're wondering, how come half unit sale, education bonus? Just record it down and perhaps you can speak to your team members or your team leaders for more clarity there. Okay, let's dive into the business. What is this amazing opportunity available for us? The emGuarde is 1,480 US dollars global pricing. eMagic has already allocated a preset budget of 520 US dollar per sale for its distribution partners, us. This 520 US dollars is split into 8 equal parts, or 8 A's as we call them. So if 520 is divided by 8 A's, 1 A is 65 US dollar. Just imagine a pie. This pie has 8 pieces. Every time a unit is sold, distributors will go in and take pieces of the pie. According to what? According to their rank. And let me show you how you are paid on your direct sales. When you first join the company and you have 0 sales, you're considered a 0A. The moment you make your first and second direct sale, you will be a 1A distributor and you will make 65 US dollar per sale. When you become a 2A is when you make your third direct sale and your commission doubles to 130 US dollar per emGuarde sale. 3A is very simple. There is one extra criteria. The criteria is that you need to have first 10 cumulative emGuarde group sales. So group sales again is what? Direct sales and indirect sales. It can be a mixture of both. 5-5, 3-7, whichever happens for you. And after you have achieved those 10 group sales, you must open your next direct sale. So your 11th sale must be a direct sale. And then you become a 3A distributor, you will make 195 US dollar per direct sale. 4A, 20 cumulative emGuarde group sales. Your next direct sale, 260 US dollar per emGuarde. Now, I would like to pause here for a while. I like to focus on one thing called cumulative. And I think cumulative is one of the reasons why eMagic distributors, we love this business so much. Let's put this into scenario. Let's say you spend 3 months to build yourself to become a 4A. And let's say you have gotten some money because you've done the business, you've sold about 20 plus machines, and you feel like taking your family for a holiday, or let's say you decide that, okay, I'm going to pick up a new hobby, let's say tennis, golf, whatever. And you kind of forget to do the business. Happens, right? And let's say you forget to do the business for 6 months. The moment you come back, you are still a 4A. Because the word cumulative means it is always adding. It's always adding. It will never disappear. When you achieve 4A, you achieve 4A for life. It belongs to you for life. You can disappear for 1 year if you wanted to and come back, you're still a 4A. And that's one thing I really love about the eMagic business. Because why? Other direct selling companies, they will reset you. They would put you back to 0 if you disappear for too long. Am I right? But in the eMagic business, you're 4A, you're 4A. If you're 5A after 50 group sales, every single direct sale after that is 325 US dollar per direct sale. 6A is 200 emGuarde group sales. And your next direct sale is 390 US dollars. Right? And some of you must be asking right now, how come is it 200? Why is it not 100? Right? Because some of you are seasoned distributors here. The answer to that is very simple. If you are selling purely emGuarde, you still need to meet the 300,000 US dollar sales value to become a 6A. If the emGuarde is 1,480 US dollar per unit, just do the math. You need at least, actually you need 202 unit group sales to become 6A. But the best thing is, even if you open an emGuarde account and you sell a Kangen machine, you get full Kangen commissions. And Kangen sales values will just help you achieve your 6A much, much faster. So I hope you guys are getting this right now. Because the emGuarde, I like to call it what? I like to call it your shortcut to 6A. Why? Because the product is so convincing, the demo is so easy to show, and the price of entry to be part of this business is so low. 1,480 to join a business that could potentially give you passive residual income in the near future. Let's talk about 6A2-3, 5,000 US dollars a month. That is, in my opinion, that is worth it. Now, I'm going overboard. I do apologize. I think the new ones are probably confused, right? But again, I hope you guys are seeing this opportunity because this opportunity is going to be one of a kind. The price entry is so low, it will rocket you to become a 6A as fast as possible because of the point of entry. So I have a tip. What is this tip? I've always been told by my mentor in this business, stop selling machines. You're not a salesman. You're a team builder. Build teams. Don't sell machines. He has always told me in my entirety in the magic business. So let me show you how you can benefit if you start building teams now. Let's run this scenario together. Put yourself there, right? And this will be your sales in your organization. Everything in green is your commissions. You start off your business, your Enagic business. You sell your first machine to Tom, emGuarde. Your 1A sale, you will make 65 US dollar. You make your second direct sale to Alex, it's a 1A sale, and you will make 65 US dollar. When you make your third direct sale to Rose, 2A, you will jump to double the income to 130 US dollars. Now, what happens when you can convince Tom to join you in this business? Let's say he introduced this machine to Grace. You're already a 2A. Would you expect to get 2A commissions from the sale of Grace? Answer is no. You will get 65 US dollar. And any machine that comes under Tom, you will only get 65 US dollar. Why? Because Tom is considered your 1A overriding lane. Anything underneath his organization, you will get 65 US dollar. So the same thing applies if you find Kim, let's say, and she is interested in doing the business together with you. She is your 2A distributor now, and she goes on to market this to 3 people. And you will earn exactly 2A commissions each. Because why? Kim is your 2A overriding lane. It's very simple. Now, after you have achieved 10 group sales, you have 4 direct and 6 indirect. Your next direct sale, you become a 3A distributor. Let's say you sell to me, and you will earn 195 US dollar. So again, I'd like to emphasize, any machine under Kim's organization will always be a 2A. Now, will it always be a 2A? Is there an end to the commissions? Answer is yes. Because if you join a company and the company promises you infinite commissions, I mean, it sounds great, but it kind of sounds fishy as well. And you're probably right to avoid these type of things because they are probably not so good and not reputable. Enagic is a reputable direct selling company. So this is the limit. Let me share with you the limit. The limit is the 8 points, the 8 A's. There's already a preset budget. Let me show you how the 8 A's are paid. Let me draw your attention to John. Let's say John sells his first machine to Dawn. John will make 1A. Now, the next person that gets paid is the person who has introduced John into the business. That will be Bob. John falls under Bob's third direct sale. Like you and Rose, so Bob will receive 2 commissions. 2 A's, as we call it. Same thing with Ani, 2 A's. Same thing with Kim, 2 A's. If emGuarde only has a preset budget of 8 A's, 8 minus 7, that leaves you with 1. Same thing applies with John's second direct sale. Now, what happens when John makes his third direct sale to Dan? John will make 2 points, Bob will make 2 points, Ani will make 2 points, Kim will make 2 points. 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 minus 8, this is 0. And this is your non-8A sale. And a non-8A sale does not count as a group sale. So emGuarde is very clear. Per unit, 8 points. How is it paid? It's paid from bottom up. If you so happen to be outside of the 8 points, you will receive 0. Now, I'm going to pause here because I want to ask everybody a very interesting question. Who here don't like this 0? If you don't like this 0, type yes in the chat. You don't like it. Yeah, you don't like it. Who doesn't like this 0 here? You can be honest. Be honest with me. I used to, to be honest, I don't like the 0 too. I used to not like the 0 actually. All right. Let me share with you some insights, some mind-breaking insights for people who hear I don't like the 0. This is what I've learned from my mentor. Every time you get a 0, number 1, it only shows that your team is growing. The moment you get that 0, number 2, you must have already made the commissions leading up to the 0. Number 3, when you have made that 0, you know for sure your team members are also making commissions. Was that mind-breaking? Was that a new, fresh perspective on it? And I like the third one. Because if you really read into emGuarde's 8 points commission system, the only way for you to make good commissions and good money from this system is to ensure that your team members are also making sales. Am I right? I mean, sure, you can be a direct salesman all the way, but that's very tiring. You don't have the time and energy for that. Your 24 hours compared to 10 people, 24 hours, you're going to lose to them 100%. Right? So that 0 is actually a blessing. So you want more zeros, guys. The more zeros you get, the closer you are to 682-3, 100%. So you want more zeros. After 20 group sales, you introduce Tony. You become a 4A distributor. Now, every time Tony markets and sells the emGuarde, you receive $260. I don't know about you, but I feel very incentivized to help Tony build his business too. And then you have Simon, 5A. Simon was the one that created that video. He travels the world. He shares to people about the emGuarde, about the Kangen machine, and just some. I love to uplift my friends and my team members. Simon is like, but did you know Simon is the reason why Dubai, emGuarde opened? Do you know the reason that Simon is the reason why Nigeria emGuarde has opened? Who here would like a Simon in their team? Someone that travels the world to open more offices around the world for emGuarde underneath your team. Do you think that people like that in the world that ready to join your team? 100%. Every time Simon markets in emGuarde, you make $325. Lastly, Sam. After 6A, after 200 group sales, you become 6A and you make $390 every single machine. So I feel very incentivized to help my team members grow. So This is an opportunity available for everyone, for both people who have already been in the system for a while. Perhaps this is a new what do you call it? A new rebirth. Perhaps you might have been stuck with your Kangen machine sales for a while, right? Because I feel that a lot of my team members were. They got stuck for some reason. Now with the new emGuarde being launched, there's like this new energy, there's this new breakthrough happening. You know, and I can almost guarantee you, every single one of you in this room, you're already steps ahead compared to other distributors who rather not just spend their time learning about the emGuarde. Because, like I said, the product's not even in your country, but you guys are from all around the world and you guys are in this Zoom call with me, listening to this 30-year-old boy talking about emGuarde product, right? So I really applaud you for taking your time to really invest in your knowledge about the emGuarde. So what I've shared with you here today, I hope it has given you more clarity. I hope it has given you more insights. And I hope it has given you a little fire to fan. You know, because I believe the moment it jumps into your country, I know every single one of you are going to jump at this opportunity to market it. That's all I have for you for the presentation.